So today we are visiting Cheena Peak, which is the tallest peak here in Nainital. There it is. Currently I am with Dr. Ritesh, our course coordinator, and we are taking a short bit of a scooter ride to the base of the peak. As you can see, it's beautiful. I mean, the mountain ranges, the greenery.
It's a beautiful sunny day.
Very beautiful indeed. A beautiful sunny day. Perfect for hiking. And I'm trying this. That is, I'm hiking to the tallest hill here in Nainital. I'll get a wonderful view of the city and everything down below. So that's us riding the bike.
There's camel's back.
Oh, the camel's back, which is another trekking spot. But Cheena Peak is definitely the largest, the highest rather. 2,600 feet above sea level. Nainital, as it is really cold for me, so remains to be seen how I'm going to deal with further height of the Cheena Peak. But it's going to be an exciting new adventure, something which I've not done before, something which I've not experienced before. I'm really looking forward to it. So it's early December, first week of December rather. Fortunately, it's not as cold as locals say it gets in normal December months. And even I personally feel the later part of November was a lot more colder. But somehow December has been a little more warm, relatively speaking. Warm, when I say warm, it's 8-9 degrees.
Highest temperature today 30.
It's tender, oh, fortunately. So apparently temperature is 13 degrees right now as I speak. So that is a bit of a comfort. We've parked our scooter somewhere in the middle, and there are apparently 3 paths. We're taking the middle path to climb.
As the bottom of the set. Choose the middle part.
Choose the middle path. So we're starting the trek. This is a bake. This is the base of the whole trek.
I don't know how Sujit is going to do that.
Even I myself don't know. In fact, the thing is, the other day we had a really good session by one of the Padam Shri winners, and he'd shown us beautiful pictures of the mountain ranges around here and the general wildlife, scenery, and this feeling in my mind that I'd come to Nainital, been here for almost 3 weeks, and I haven't had the, opportunity to climb one of these mountains. So that really triggered me. Still at the early stages of the climb.
And I could hear the breathe
I'm
of
breathing.
Sujit. I don't know how he's going to make it.
Yeah.
But definitely he's going to enjoy. It's such a beautiful place. We'll be having there so many variety of flora, and if we
I'm sure
fortunate to, then we can have some birds over there and some wild animals as well. But it depends.
Depends on our luck. So it's
And
close.
then, we have planned to have Maggie at the top. So I've arranged the things.
Oh, lovely.
One of my students is there at that post.
Okay.
We'll have a tea and Maggie.
Right. Wow.
So this allurement I'm giving to Sujit.
That's a pleasant surprise.
He could climb this.
Yes. So as you can see, Ritesh sir is racing ahead, and I'm struggling to keep my breath. Good Lord. It's beautiful. Climb was really steep. We'll have to take breaks, I suppose. Oh yeah, this is what they were talking about. Amit and others. They're saying this. So that is the climb. You can see how steep it is. And some of my other colleagues have done this 2 weeks earlier, and they were talking about this, how steep of a climb this is. As you can see, I'm struggling to breathe, but Ritesh sir is like, very comfortable, and he's having a really comfortable walk up. Oh God.
So here you can see the greenery, the color of natures, and look at Srijit. He's taking rest. He's really tired now.
So we are some distance from the base and thought we'll take a brief break, catch my breath. So this is the view from the top.
There you can see a peak. It's known as Laria Gata.
Mm-hmm.
And there are some structures you can see that they have belonged to Indian Armed Forces. And then just beneath that, there's a place you can see so many houses over there. That area is known as Snowview.
So that's a steep climb. As you can see the vegetation, really demanding. Not for the people from the plains, I would say. The beautiful view once again. The sun rays filtering through the thick foliage. That's a lakeside view. I'm not sure if the camera can pick it up from, let's say, through the middle of this. Lovely view. Yeah.
So in past 5-10 minutes we have gained a height of 200 meters. So now we have climbed up to 2235 meters, right above sea level. And now we need to climb 400 meters.
Further 400 meters up. Right, yeah. So that's going to be the task on hand. Pleasant, sunny morning. It's rather a sunny noon. It's close to 12 noon right now. We started around 11:30 a.m. Oh, you can see how daunting the climb is and the peak is. Wow, it's quite something. Yeah, yes. As we climb higher, the view gets better, I'm told. So, halfway through the climb, we're approaching a small temple where we possibly could take a break. And a view from the top. It's getting better and better, as you can tell. That's a view.
Cheena Peak, I think it's 8,500
8,500 feet above sea level.
from sea level.
Okay.
So very nice. It's a very popular place of Nainital.
Okay.
And
हाँ.
most
जहाँ
of
से
all the people-
अच्छा व्यू मिल जाता है
you'll
ऊपर
get
से.
all the views from here, the Himalaya views as well as the Nainital Lake view.
Right. हाँ,
And,
हाँ, हाँ.
in winter's time or in summer times, you see now the tourists are very.
हाँ, हाँ.
They all are coming here.
Right. Yes.
So I hope that you'll also
We enjoy the trek.
and
Yes. We are halfway through the climb.
yes.
Hopefully we'll enjoy it.
Enjoy that.
जी.
So I request all other your friends also
To
you
visit,
come and visit
enjoy,
and enjoy the
and
Thank you.
Thank you. That's Hermitage?
You can see that some rocks are there.
Huh?
Many cars and some building in the rock.
Right.
And
Yeah.
behind it is a red roof.
Right.
Some light is shining over there.
Yes.
That is Hermitage.
Okay.
There we are coming.
Acha. Oh wow. I've covered quite some distance. Lovely. The smooth, cemented section of the trek is over. Now we are more in rough terrain, lot of rocks and gravels.
You can see Himalayan peak from here.
Himalayan peaks are visible from such altitude.
Sea level 2307 meters. It's the current elevation right now. And temperature is
13 degrees. It's a warm sunny afternoon, early December. We've reached midway through our hike. So this is a place where you could sit and take a breath. Nice viewing point, if I might call it that.
So now we can move up.
Let's move further now. We are halfway through the trek to Cheena Peak, which is the tallest peak here around Nainital. It's an arduous trek. We've climbed halfway through. It's a warm, sunny afternoon here in early December. Temperature is around 13 degrees Celsius at an altitude of 2,300 meters. Is that right?
Yeah.
2,300 meters. Yeah. And lovely view all around of the city down below us. 13 degrees Celsius. Quite pleasant. Beautiful vegetation of the Himalayas all around us.
Yeah, here you can see the Himalayas. I am showing it to you.
Please zoom it up.
I hope
The camera can pick it up.
at that side.
Ah, okay.
Straight. Can you see up? The tower?
Uh-huh.
Just behind the tower.
Look through
Just
the tower, huh? Okay, oh, that's the Himalayas, right? Okay.
one peak is visible.
Uh-huh. What would that be?
Right now I cannot
You
say
wouldn't be able
anything.
to tell, huh?
After climbing up, I will be able to
It's difficult to recognize that.
So Srijit, now we are moving towards Cheena Peak,
Mm-hmm.
and now we are using this jungle track
Mm-hmm.
to climb up.
Mm-hmm.
And here you can see the variety of vegetation.
Mm-hmm.
Here you can see deodar.
Mm-hmm.
It's a deodar tree.
Okay.
Citrus deodar.
Uh-huh.
Then
What looks like the Christmas tree. That's the
yeah,
Devdar.
like this one.
Beautiful. The jungle part of the trek has begun. Beautiful deodar trees all around. Looks really magical. It's quiet. It's pleasant. Cool mountain breeze. It's just I'm struggling with my breath because of all the climbing, but it's an awesome experience. I'm halfway through the climb up Cheena Peak, which is the highest peak around here in Nainital. Indeed, an arduous climb. I'm halfway through the climb right now. We initially had a patch which had solid cemented steps. This stretch that I'm currently on is the jungle track. So mostly rocks, gravels and all of that. The scenery around me is indescribably beautiful. Excellent Himalayan vegetation, pine trees, deodars, oak trees. Very different vegetation from what we see in South India. Fantastic views. And you can see the light rays of sun filtering through this thick foliage. Dr. Ritesh is ahead of me. He is not having all the problems that I am having with breathing and walking. He's comfortably racing through That's the view again. It's indescribably beautiful. A cool mountain breeze blowing, and as we are gaining height, wind is actually getting cooler, so we've got to be dressed in woolens. Fortunately, there aren't very many trekkers today. It's just the two of us mostly. I'm told most trekkers take this stretch during the early hours. The nature lovers take this, I suppose, during the early hours to catch the rising sun. So we are taking this comfortably during midday. The rays of sun falling on me is very, very comfortable. You don't say this when you're back in Kerala. You dread the sun there, but here it's almost like sun is the greatest blessing there is. Place gets incredibly cold at night, drops to as low as 4 degrees. High noon temperature is a more bearable 30 degrees. And now we're talking early December. I'm undertaking this trek in the first week of December, and on my way to so-called Cheena Peak, which is of course not named after China, not after the nation China, but it is after Cheena Baba. Yes, a saint popular here in Nainital. Huh.
Sleaford trichophyroids Baj tree.
What tree is this?
Baj tree.
Baj would translate
Its
to?
botanical name is Quercus leucotrichophyra.
Okay.
It's a very important tree for the hills. It is having a tremendous water retention capacity, and it is used. The leaves are used for fodder. Right.
It's not oak, not oak.
It's oak.
Oh, it's oak. Okay. Okay. So
And here it's deodar.
of course, this is a familiar deodar. Beautiful. Like cow grazing at this altitude. Dr. Ritesh is trying to get the cow to pose. Most of my education was in Kerala. That's till my graduation. After that, I stopped recording. Really tall deodar tree. Superb. Difficult to estimate how tall it is. Magnificent. Must have been here for quite some time. Pristine forests of Uttarakhand. So I suppose this is the best part of the trek, the mountain and the jungle, and wow, all deodar trees ahead of us. Fascinating. I'm so glad I decided to come up here. Oh wow. Oh.
Very happy kind of people.
Yeah,
That is why.
really. It makes me very happy. Deodar in the background. So beautiful. So it's one. We have done almost an hour of trek, 45 minutes of trek.
I think one hour.
1 hour of trek. I'm having some apple for a meal, for a snack rather. Oh God, I'm in the middle of a deodar forest. Cool mountain breeze again. It's an experience. It's a really wonderful experience of my life to be doing this trek.
100 meters
Huh.
less now.
Oh, we are less than 100 meters from the summit. We are about to reach there. Been walking for an hour and a half roughly. About to reach. I think more than the climb, more than the peak, more than the destination, we're enjoying the journey. Half the fun is in getting there. We've already done 2,549 meters, presumably 100 meters away from a peak. Quite an enjoyable trek. Of course, it is demanding. Views, stunning views of the Himalayan forestry. Deodar trees all around me. And onwards and upwards. Last 100 meters, Dr. Ritish is still completely comfortable, not struggling for breath or anything. He's climbing up as if we are climbing down. Absolutely no hassle.
Nothing like that.
Yeah. I'm, as you can see, struggling for breath. Possibly last 80-90 meters of the trek. There's nobody around actually. It's just the two of us. Thick, dense forest. No wildlife, thankfully. We didn't find anything threatening or menacing.
Only sound of nature.
Sound of nature.
Wind passing by.
Yes.
Branches of
Yes.
trees. And that is a
Very pleasant, cool breeze also.
pleasant sound we can hear.
Very much.
Sound of nature.
Sound of silence, if I may.
Another listening breath of.
Yeah. It's my deep breath
Yeah.
which is breaking the silence around here. So we've almost made it. We've walked a little over 3 kilometers,
More than 3.
more than 3.5 kilometers from the base till now. It's taken us close to 2 hours.
3.
3 hours.
No, 2 hours.
2 hours, yes. We've been walking uphill for 2 hours. It's been arduous, but it's been a most rewarding journey. The Himalayan mountains, foothills of the Himalayas rather. Beautiful forest, pleasant weather. 13 degrees noon. And it should be around 1:30 p.m. right now. 1:45 p.m. I'm on top of Cheena Peak, which is one of the highest altitude places here in Nainital. And behind me is the Himalayas. I can't believe that I am seeing this day. I've trekked for 3 kilometers. It's taken me almost 2 hours to get here. And what we see behind me is Nanda Devi, the twin peaks. Not very sure if the camera can pick it up. To the right of it, we have the Panchachuli, 5 peaks of the Pandavas. To the left, you have three peaks. It's called the Trishul, the Trident, three peaks there. Again, camera may not quite do justice to it, but it's been a most memorable hike up to Cheena Peak. I'm so really loving this. I'm here at the top of the Cheena Peak here in Nainital. I've got two strangers who now I've just befriended. They've come from Delhi NCR over the weekend, and it's lovely to meet them.
Same here, same
You are
here.
Manas? Sorry?
Manchu.
Manchu.
Myself, Tanishq.
Tanishq. Lovely meeting Manchu and Tanishq.
Same here.
Yes, you could say something to about your
It
experience.
was very great experience with you at least, I can say.
It's very flattering. Mhm.
Everything was nice.
बाकी ट्रैक वगैरह कैसा रहा आपका?
It was little difficult,
Very difficult.
Very difficult. Okay.
but it was nice.
It was nice,
It was
yeah.
experience.
So all of a sudden, because you've endured this arduous trek, so by the time you come to the top, you're very happy to see a human being. For the last 3 kilometers, you hardly saw anyone. So there's great, as if I've known these people for decades, or so it's such great camaraderie and friendship here. So on top of Cheena Peak, the Himalayas in the background.
नीचे कहाँ बना रही है तुम?
नीचे वहीं पर जहाँ पर वो दुकान है खुद का, हाँ वहीं पर काउंटर।
It's breathtakingly beautiful. The camera may not be doing justice to this.
ना ना यहाँ चल तो निकल नीचे जाते हैं वहाँ होगा चाहे पानी की बोतल होतल आएंगे वहाँ पर वो बोतल कॉपी में।
And now you get to see the Himalayan peaks. The most prominent one you see there is Nanda Devi. That's the twin peak there. That's a Nanda Devi there. To the left of that, to the left of Nanda Devi, you have what is called as Trishul. So called because it is a combination of three peaks. But from this angle, I can only see one of those peaks. The other peak is ahead of me. I mean, like, like it's almost like you're taking the front view. So you have one peak, and the next peak slightly bigger than that, which is behind it, and the third highest peak is behind that. So all of them are in a straight line from where I am right now. But it's called Trishul or the Trident because a combination of three peaks together. And now to the right, you have a very prominent mountain range. It's called Panchachuli. 5 mountain peaks together. It's named after the 5 Pandavas. Breathtaking views of the Himalayan range from this really tall peak here, the Cheena Peak here in Nainital. I'm fortunate to have some really warm, nourishing Maggie, and Ritesh sir is having it. He's enjoying his meal. A good reward for this very arduous, long climb. Looks yummy. I'm going to reward myself with this. So enjoying this really nice hot noodle, piping hot Maggie. Delicious. Dr. Ritesh is getting some good heat by the fireside. He's had his Maggie, he's having his cup of tea now.
Panchachuli. It's named after earth of Pandavas, 5 peaks. Panchachuli, 5
I see. Okay.
So there are 5 peaks, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Here you can see the Nepal Himalayas, Api, Nampa, and all that.
Okay. Which part of the Nepal Himalayas is that?
Yeah, this side, extreme right.
This one, this area.
This one, from there.
But we don't see Everest or Annapurna and all that from
they
here.
are not visible from.
Okay.
You can see, in fact, the Badrinath peaks from side, Chokamba.
So currently on Cheena Peak, the tallest mountain around Nainital. We've done this arduous 3-kilometer trek. It took us almost 2.5 hours to get here, and this is the reward. That's Nainital. Beautiful view from up here. It's around 2:30 in the afternoon, 13 degrees Celsius, at an altitude of around 2,600 meters from sea level. And, this is heavenly. Naini Lake, shaped like a cashew or a eye.
बहुत confused है.
And it's called Naini because of its shape, the eye shape as they call it. So on top of the Cheena Peak, the three different viewing points. The first one took us to the place from where we spotted the mountain ranges, the Himalayan mountain ranges. Next one, we could spot the Nainital Lake, Naini Lake. Now we are headed to the third spot. We ascended through the middle path, as they call it. So this is the third viewing spot that we are headed to right now. Thick foliage all around me. And will you believe that? Not sure whether the camera is picking up the beauty of what I'm experiencing right now. So the winters, so you can see the plants beginning to wilt. Brutal winters of Nainital. The rays of the sun through the thick deciduous forest, the deodar trees more appropriately. So Dr. Ritesh shooting in the wild. Mesmerizing. View from a different spot. Yeah, the Himalayas are this, what you find more like a silver streak in the background. It's very visible to the naked eye. Camera might not be doing justice. Nanda Devi, Trishul, Panchachuli. Mesmerizing. That's the Himalayas there. The most prominent twin peak which the camera is picking up is Nanda Devi. And to the east of it is East Nanda Devi. You also can see Trishul, the left of it, and to the far right is the Panchachuli group of 5 mountains, which is named after the Pandavas from the Mahabharata. breathtaking views all. The sun streaming through. That's the view. Yeah. We got the third view now. Heading back. Indeed, a very, very memorable trek. A very productive way to spend the day. I haven't experienced anything like this before. At an altitude of 3,000 meters. Oh no, 2,600 meters, right? 2,600 meters. I stand corrected.
Right now we are at 2,605 meters.
2,605 meters to be precise. And yes, so the camera is going to record that. Yes, it's 3:40 p.m. 2,605 meters elevation. And how many kilometers have we done today? And we've done 6.37 kilometers already. Oh wow, it's pretty impressive. I mean, Dr. Ritesh is used to this. It's impressive for me. You would have noticed through most of the stretch, I've been huffing and puffing and panting, and he's been scurrying away like a rabbit. No signs of perspiration, no signs of tiredness. Seems to be quite comfortable in this kind of terrain. I hope my video doesn't get spoiled because of the heavy breathing. But yeah, that is exactly what it feels like to be climbing mountains for those of us from the plains. So we're beginning our descent now. Had a cup of black coffee here, and this part of the trek is going to be really enjoyable. Not much pressure on the knees or the legs, or breath is going to be more easy. I can comfortably run down, but it's still going to take 45 minutes to an hour. It's 3 kilometers downhill. It's 4:15 p.m. Hopefully by 5 we should reach the base. Because this is at an altitude, I can just still get the sun rays. Down below, sun would have set by now, because if you're not on the sun side of the mountain, you don't get the sun after 3:30 or thereabouts. It's 4:15 now. Because I'm on top of the hill, I still have sun rays falling on me. You'll notice as I descend, the sun, it's going to get darker and darker.
Capture this one.
Oh, awesome. We are climbing down.
Many colors.
Yes, colorful, nice shot. I have to say, the most enjoyable part of the trek is the descent. Going down, really convenient, enjoyable, and we're able to do it at an accelerated pace. So what we see there is the winter line, uh, something like a membrane layer. This is essentially what so this is visible from everywhere, or it's just
visible from Nainital, Mussoorie, and Switzerland.
Oh wow! So that's such a rare sighting, is it?
Yeah.
This is superb. Yeah, yes, the camera is definitely picking it up. There's this thin membrane, from the sky, and a slightly pinkish line which separates the sky from the mist or the haze below, looking lovely. Apparently this is visible only from very few places on earth. One such place is Nainital. The other place, did you say Switzerland?
Mussoorie.
Mussoorie in India. And third is, I suppose, from the Alps in Switzerland. Beautiful. Oh, you have the picture of that as well. Nice. Superb.
वादियाँ खुला आसमान.
हंसी वादियाँ खुला आसमां. ये कहाँ आ गए? Awesome. So, truly one of those very special moments in life. You're sitting somewhere at the foothills of the Himalayas, so to speak, at an altitude of 2,800 plus meters.
Yeah.
Yeah, and having this nice snack, evening snack.
My altitude is right now 2,381 meters.
2,380 meters. Okay. It's around 5 in the evening now.
Yeah.
Okay. Because we're on top of a
5.
we're on top of a hill. We are getting the sun filtering through. Absolutely cloudless, blue sky.
Blue sky.
And whenever I was capturing from there, that the background is so blue.
Yeah.
Awesome, awesome sky blue. जिसको कहते हैं, that is sky blue.
That is a sky.
There's no cloud at all. Whatsoever, no cloud at all.
Yeah.
वहाँ पे ऐसा नहीं है. In Kerala, you'll always find clouds. इतना ज़्यादा humidity, moisture है ना. So you'll always find clouds. It is impossible, I would say, to find इतना blue sky. हाँ, मिलेगा नहीं आपको. Superb. So हम लोग lunch नहीं किए थे. We only had Maggie. इसलिए this is tasting extra sweet and extra
definitely
enjoyable. Because Maggie is no lunch, so this is awesome.
I had many times, but
You had Maggie many times.
no,
You had Maggie many times. Sorry.
no, I had
Namkeen.
many times, but this time
It's special because you're hungry.
special, yeah, hungry.
ऊपर नीचे आके.
Sitting in a jungle
Yes.
Huh?
Very enjoyable.
between the woods, sun is setting. The different color you can see that.
Very much. Wow.
It's a, you can see the golden color right now.
Golden hour of the day and golden color. Yeah. Sun is just streaming through.
In fact, the impact of the slide, you can see the green color. It is also looking like a golden green. I'm just opposite it, and yeah, I can feel that.
Yes, very much.
And
Yes.
the tall shadows.
Sure. Yes, absolutely. So we're actually basically sitting in a deciduous forest, deodar trees all around us, and we are leaning against deodar trees. So we took a bit of a break during our descent. Had some namkeen and sat and chatted for a bit, enjoying the sun. And sun is beginning to set now. Now we are into what they call this golden hour. Golden rays of the sun. It's a beautiful view now. sun could set in another 10 minutes or so. So this is the best part of the setting sun. So that is a setting sun, minutes away from sunset, perhaps seconds away. The sun has just set. It's gone behind the winter line. The sun has just set, so it's beginning to get a little dark. So we intentionally delayed our descent to catch the sunset. So immediately we can perceive a drop in temperature. Just as the sun went down, it's become significantly colder. We are still around 20 meters or 20 minutes rather away from the base point. Still so much walking to do, but fortunately we are going downhill, so it's not going to be so much problematic. The sun has set. This is the Naina Lake from the top. Not as vibrant looking as it was when the sun was there, but still the night view's got its own charm. And it's hazy beyond a point, but you can of course see the lake halfway through the descent. And the jungle stretches over. Now you have a relatively more stable terrain, and since we have a cemented path for the remaining stretch, so we're on firm ground, literally. Coming to the end of our climb, almost getting there. Now the 5 minutes or so I would have reached. It's taken us a good 6 hours to climb up and down. Could have done it sooner, but we were taking it slow and relaxed. It's 5:45 now. Almost reached the bottom, but you can see how dark it is. It's pitch dark. I'll turn the camera around. So it's just 5:45. So you lose as soon as sun sets. You completely sort of gets very, very dark here in the hills. And that building there, that's the starting point of our hike. And finally we completed successfully a very memorable day of trekking.